It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Oklahoma City Nighthawks taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the... And the Oklahoma City Nighthawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
No chance. Hey, check back 34. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Let's go. Way to go, deep.
On a jet sweep, here comes Chark. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. Here we go. Here we go. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check out.
They're going to look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Slats. Watch the slat. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Nighthawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. 2-point conversion. Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Let's go, hey. Well, Mike.
Back to throw now on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. On second down, it's Walker.
36.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Let's get some penetration.
Ball this out wide to Metcalf. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Let's go, hey. Well, Mike 34.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick is good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Watch that in, that is right. That is right.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, 20 carries, 61 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments and how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this 9-10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the...
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Nighthawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for two here.
Here I come. Here I come.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So two successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge win for your team because you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so the minimum.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Go, go, go.
He'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Let's make these babies cry.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries for this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Here we go now as they will again try for two. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get an intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. They find some open field here. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll drop to throw. completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Second down and 8.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34. Mike 34.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Out the 60. Out the 60. Tighten up. Pull it together. 25.
They'll run on first down to Dallas. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Hiking 18. Check. Mike 34. Scoop. I got you. Check it out, Reed.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try to get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
This is our time.
So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete down as this one goes for 27.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time,
touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it worked.
Still pretty straightforward, isn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's about...
He's got a man complete. And he's He's going to get this down near the 25.
We got this.
That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down.
Bang, 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 bang. Let go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one is right through. And that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now this throw caught left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Nighthawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try for the first with Walker, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll find Metcalf. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. 20! And touchdown! A big play there. 82 yards. And the Nighthawks are pouring it on.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively and try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Forced out to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. A give for Walker running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Push him back. Push him back.
34's the Mike. 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him. Check him.
You must be dreaming.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to get this underneath to Dallas. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Mike 34, Mike 34. Scoot, scoot.
Back to throw here. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Back to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch. 34's the Mike. 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him out.
Back to throw. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Mike 5, Mike 5, Mike 5. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
2nd and 5. Catch made. It's Moreau. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34.
They'll set up to throw. Pass out to the sideline. He's got Lockett. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
34 to Mike. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Now back to throw. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks are able to at least get 1 score back. Extra point splits the uprights, and they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
19 Tiger.
Check, check.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he comes back with 1 complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Check. Hey, check that. Street. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Nighthawks extend their lead yet again. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he's
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing.
There's Michael Dixon now to punt. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Let's go, fellas.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. With a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. Jalen Hurts, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounce back from the defeat on opening weekend. From there, let's get over to the Rockies to check out the Broncos at home in Denver. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Justin Fields, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Matt Corral, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their 2nd straight to start the year. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. No run back here to begin the half. Start at the 25-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Nighthawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league. Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Not today.
Hey, check back 35.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Target. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him.
Gotta do better. Come on,
they're going to look to throw. Now the ball comes loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Nighthawks take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Now, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I take a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know, do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
34. Mike, 34. Hey, tight. 34's the Mike. 34's the Mike.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Mike 34, Mike 34.
Tackles.
Dallas up the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Double. Sponge.
Once again, it's Dallas. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
To the right side, this is Walker. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Mike 34. Scoop.
And a dangerous throw there as that's not. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while other teams scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games like in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're going to scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Mike 34.
I got him. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Check.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
34's the Mike. 34. Check in.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Mike 34. You don't want it.
Pick up the ball.
From the shotgun. shotgun. He'll look to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
We own them. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic. Better bring it.
Back to throw now on first down.
Right now, you better bring it.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Mike 34. Mike 34. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Shut up. That's what you meant.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. On third down, here's Walker. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
60 Bison.
Pretty quiet. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. With Kidder here, it's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Nighthawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller,
pressure comes and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Go, hey, go Mike 34, Mike 34.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at at the line, ready for their next drive.
Ready, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side, it's complete.
On the ball, now. On the ball.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Nighthawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you were... Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down at 4.
Hey. 4 down.
This is Dallas, an inside handoff. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Bring it.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Single. Hey, watch 16, boys. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine. Check four.
And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
.43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Nighthawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. Self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Hey, they're scared.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Oh, you got deep? Go ahead.
They'll drop to throw.
Let's go.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Running left is Walker. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
Check in. Nice, sweetheart. Wide. Get wide.
That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a game. And he'll just get rid of it. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And they'll turn in power game to try to get in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Torrey Carter taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. But CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was under on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Touchdown! A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Nighthawks are on their way to a 2-0 start. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Let's go, D.
34's the Mike. 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him. Check him.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Let's get off the field, D.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34. Mike 34. Let's go, D.
Set, go. Check Mike 34. 34.
Down to lose one.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. I'm coming after you. 34. He's coming. Check him. Check him. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down.
Mike 34. Mike 34. Scoop, scoop, scoop. It's a party now. It's a party now. Watch Swift go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw again. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
2nd and 1. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Get this.
They'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Back to throw here. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Ready? Get a boy.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And they will remain well behind. So he's not perfect after all. He made his first 4, but now his first miss.
Well, you shouldn't have to put your kicker in a spot where he has to even try 5 field goals. He's bailed him out time and time again, but sooner or later, you just had to know his luck was going to run out.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And now here is another interception. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom.
And my goodness, another interception. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. Panther Street, 18 Cardinal, ready, go.
It looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
Well, there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. Again, their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Scoop. I got one.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
And once again, it's Eskridge. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end.